Hey, what is going on, Freezies? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about whether or not you need to buy a course to succeed on Amazon FBA and to start selling on Amazon FBA. Now, this is something that a lot of people ask and a lot of people wonder, and for good reason. Courses are very expensive. They cost upwards of $1,000 USD. So I have compiled a list of reasons why and why you shouldn't buy a course. Now, full disclosure, I have bought a course before I started on Amazon FBA, and it's a huge reason why I think that I succeeded on Amazon. Now, I don't want to talk too much before I start this video, so let's just jump right into it and talk about why I believe you should buy a course. So there's actually going to be two parts in this video. First part, the beginning, I'm going to talk about why you should buy a course, and the second part is I'm going to be talking about why you shouldn't buy a course and reasons why you should not buy the course. All right, so let's jump into it and start off with the first reason. So the first thing is that you don't know everything about Amazon when you start. So yes, you can find all the information you need online for free on YouTube, but the thing is you don't know what you don't know. So for example, if you've never started Amazon or if you've never touched e-commerce, you probably have no idea what PPC is, and you probably don't know what paid advertising is, paid traffic, all that stuff. So why would you ever search for it? Now, obviously you might think, oh, but I can figure it out. Yeah, you can figure it out, but how are you going to know about it in the first place? Yes, somebody might mention it on a YouTube video, but if they don't mention it, or if the sources that you're using on YouTube are not talking about PPC or talking about supply chain management or any of that kind of stuff, how are you going to find that information, or how are you going to think of searching for that information in the first place? So I hope that part makes sense. Main principle is the course lets you know what you don't know, and it gives you all the information bundled up in one place, okay? Now, the second point is that you have everything nicely bundled up and organized for you so that you can easily succeed on Amazon. So if I show you guys right now, let's just take a look here at the course, and as you can see, we have it in 8 modules with parts in them, everything nicely organized and all in chronological order, starting off with what to know before your product research techniques, what to know after product research, what to know before contacting your supplier, how to find a supplier, what to know after you found a supplier, right? Nobody else on YouTube is uploading in such an organized and chronological way. Now, that adds to the absolute beauty of the course. That is why the course is so convenient and so simple to use. This is why I recommend the course. This is probably the biggest reason, is that having everything in chronological order allows you to know everything you possibly need to know about Amazon, and allows you to know everything that you don't know. So if, for example, Kevin did a bad job of explaining PPC, well, you can always go back on YouTube or through a forum or Reddit, whatever you want to use, and learn more about PPC. Now, that is huge value as opposed to, finding it yourself and trying to figure out what you don't know from the beginning. Another thing is that you get everything from the start. So everything from the start, when you start learning, is there for you, and you don't have to worry about, oh, do I not know how to do this? Do I not know how to do that? Because he shows you everything step by step and makes it very, very simple for you to figure out how to start selling on Amazon. Let's keep going here. So another thing is you have access to the Amazon Facebook group. There we go. Okay, let's go to the Amazon Facebook group. So as you can see here, I am on the Black Belts exclusive ninja group. So this is only for people who have bought the course. And as you can see, there's a ton of posts. I'm here in the photos because I want to make one point, is when you're starting on Amazon and you're doing that product research, you're going to get very, very fed up and very, very bored of it very, very quickly. It is annoying. It is not fun to do product research. So going into this group, before you start product research, or maybe after, or whenever you're feeling down or unmotivated, you go into this group and just look through these photos. And let me find something here. Right here, for example, here's a guy who made $13,000, completely random, Nick Fackins. Who is he? Don't know. Bunch of comments, and Nick is probably answering a huge amount of them, talking about how he succeeded, what he did to succeed. And that is a huge motivation for us when we're feeling down, when we feel like we can't do it, right? This guy did it, right? Let's keep going here. I think there was a couple pictures before it. Bam, look at this guy. So he did something with his group growth, right? He went from 8,000 to 5,000, from 5,000 to 8,000. Great jump, right? He probably incorporated something, and you can talk about Kevin David is liking it, bunch of comments, people congratulating, right? It's really friendly and a really family-oriented group, and it's a huge value that people don't really consider when they're starting their Amazon journey, all right? So one of my last points is, when you go to school, you are paying $750 or maybe more. In Canada, at least $750 for a course. Why not spend $750 for a course that's almost guaranteed to make you money if you decide to take action? It's a big question that I wonder every day. Why do people spend so much money on courses like accounting, on psychology, all that stuff, when that shit is never gonna pay you back what you put into it, the time, the effort, everything? You're really never gonna get value of it, especially if you're taking courses as your electives. I took so many electives in my first year of university and even in my second year of university just because of the way the curriculum worked. And let me tell you, I don't give a fuck about what I learned in Psychology 101. I have never used it or thought about it ever in my life. Straight up. Okay, so that does it for my last point here, is that most likely if you're learning stuff by yourself, you're going to be getting all your information from different sources. Now, when you have different sources for information, different people telling you different things, you lose your confidence. Oh, Matt told me to do this, but Yaniv told me to do that. You know, what am I going to do? Who do I follow? What do I do? Right? That makes it a lot more difficult to determine, you know, which step you want to take and what you want to do yourself to make that money. So I prefer having one person that I listen to, just like Pat. I want to listen to you and you only, and make sure that I'm getting the information that I need. The second part of this video is why you should not buy a course and what kind of people should not be buying the course. Firstly, if you don't have a lot of money, don't buy a course. Okay, you can find all the information online, and if you, let's say, only have $2,000 to spend on a course, definitely do not buy a course. Hustle, work your ass off, read those forums, and try to find the information you need by yourself. Because if you are going to be looking for stuff yourself, you will save $1,000 and it's going to launch your product faster, sooner, whatever. If you pay that course $1,000, I recommend you need $2,500 to start selling on Amazon. If you only have $1,000 spending on a course, your cost to start goes up to $3,500. It gets a lot more expensive, and you know, it's going to stop you from getting to market faster, and you definitely don't want that, right? It stops you from starting, and you want to be making money as fast as you can, because while you're waiting to make money to launch another product, somebody already found that product and is launching that product. Okay, so what kind of person do you have to be to not buy a course? Well, you have to be the kind of person that's motivated and that is willing to take initiative to find the information needed through forums, through YouTube videos, and really through heavy research. So if you're not that kind of person, definitely buy a course. But if you are that kind of person, you can find all the information you want for free. If you buy a course, you might say, oh my God, I paid $1,000 for all this info. I could have found this online. Yes, you could have. It is the point. The course gives you that easiness. It gives you that guided access from somebody that you trust to teach you how to do Amazon FBA. Because, you know, sometimes in university, if you ever catch me if you can, the guy's like reading a chapter ahead before every class, and everybody thinks he's some genius, but he's really just reading a chapter ahead before every class. The course gives you that convenience, not necessarily that value of information. Not to say that Kevin's course does not give you that value of information, because there are a lot of little tricks there that really make the course worth it. For example, one of the techniques to negotiate with suppliers has actually saved me upwards of $500, right, on every order, and I've ordered like 7 or 8, maybe 9, whatever, I can't remember, but a lot of times, and it's definitely paid off the course right there in profits gained, okay? And finally, if you are doing research yourself, you need to be a very confident person, because if you don't have the confidence, you will not start. I know when I wanted to learn Shopify, I said, screw it, I don't need to buy a course. I'm the type of person, you know, I believe that I can find all the information myself. But at the end of the day, I was not confident enough in my knowledge, in what I learned online for free, to be able to launch my Shopify store myself. So I ended up going back and buying Kevin David's Shopify course, okay? So he's taking a lot of money from me, but he's made me a lot of money, okay? So the moral of the story is you need to know what kind of person you are. If you are like me, you want that convenience, I highly recommend that you buy a course. If you are not somebody like me, if you are willing to go through forums and, you know, do all the research yourself, you want to learn things, you know, a non-traditional way, well then definitely do not buy a course, because in terms of the information out there, you don't need one. People on Reddit, go on the Reddit FBA group, and really the value of information there is huge. I love it. I can't believe I never used it before. Just recently found out about it. So that does it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, any video ideas, definitely leave a comment below. I will be responding to everything personally. If you like the video, give it a like. If you dislike the video, give it a dislike. Let me know. I need to know that these videos aren't good. And finally, guys, subscribe. Freezy, subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you guys. We're almost at 100. Anyway, guys, that does it for this video. Freezies, remember to stay free, and I'll see you guys in the next video.